super random, but I decided I wanted to film today. We're gonna be doing a bag day. We are 10 weeks out from junior nationals, so we have a little bit of time, but we have a lot of work to do. So far I'm like about 12 pounds heavier still, but I'm as lean or slightly leaner than I was on stage last time. But yeah, let's have a good back day. Okay, so I know I jumped right into it, but just finished my warm-ups of lat pull down. Now we're gonna do rack pulls. That's what it is. Rack pulls. It's honestly gonna be a day of mostly like rep work. Heavy rep work, but rep work. I need to start upping my reps, being more intense about it. Might go up to 4.25 and maybe 5. We'll see. But yeah, essentially that's going to be the flow of today. Just straight reps for the most part, contractions, squeeze. We care about the weight, but we're not going to freak out about it if it's a bit lighter than normal. Random thought. Look at that. There's no what's to left. All right, so that's the first set. I got two more. I'll probably come back on the last set. It's gonna be 3 plates. Just gonna knock this next one out for 275, I think, and then we're gonna move forward to the last one. All right. On my last set, we have maybe 15. It is going to be 350s. I'm going to be light today on this, but we just focus in on contraction. But yeah, let's get this. I've done 3 sets of this so far. So I've done the rows. Now it is Shrugs. 3 sets. I'm probably gonna film 1 set of this because Shrugs, but I need to get more details in my trap. So that's gonna be our next thing on the menu. That was 18. Gonna do two more sets. Probably do either 2. I lied, not 2. 375, 405 or 405 and 425. But essentially, that's really it. And after this, it's just a ton of cable work. I'll be a little bit hesitant about sparing with the keyboard because it's so much. You know, I might get a set here or there, but honestly, it's just kind of like secondary accessory movements compared to the main lift. But yeah, let's just keep going. All right, I lied. I'm actually gonna record some cable work. I'll show my highlights because I do have some that I'm like, but then I have some that definitely I would recommend to anyone. I'm about to do a superset actually, and then there's like 2 others I believe. Just yeah. Hope you enjoy. So 2 simple workouts for the superset. Probably my favorite on back. It is essentially just single arm pull downs and cable straight arm pull downs. I don't think much beats it. If anything, this is like weight for lat, lift and lat thickness. All right, so my phone had died, but that's the back day. That was mostly everything. I did a few extra cable movements. I did some low back, a little bit of posing, nothing crazy. I'll see if I can maybe throw a few clips in there of that. But I hope you guys enjoy. Just let me know what you want to see next. I know everybody wants to see the leg day. That's gonna be a bit here or there. We'll see, because it changes like by the week. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, hope you guys are having a good one. I'll talk to you later.